So it's that time of year where you got a lot of really, really impressive 2-year-olds coming out of the woodwork. And it's honestly hard to choose what we're going to do for our Rail Talk citations. But there were two in particular this week that jumped out to us. So it's our brand new Rail Talk citation editions. John's going to do one and then I'm going to do one. So I think this makes 4 and 5, John. So we're going to track these throughout the year and throughout next year and see how well we do. John, take it away. Who is your Rail Talk citation this week?
Well, Joe, so far out of the 3 previous ones, they still remain undefeated.
Right, so, exactly. Because they haven't had enough time to run back yet.
Exactly. So the Rail Talk citation is showing its value.
Oh, wait, Ewing, right? Ewing ran back.
Ewing, yeah. Oh, that's right. Ewing did run back.
So, there we go.
Yes, there we go. But no, Joe, my Rail Talk citation for the past couple of weeks is Golden Tornado, the 2-year-old son of McKinsey, who was a $475,000 yearling purchase by Reeves Thoroughbred and Gainesway, who was the breeder, stayed in for a piece of him. He just, in my estimation, just blew the field away on August 9th at Saratoga, running the right distance. Went the 6 furlongs in 10 and 4 by opening lengths, and was just widening at the end. Ran an 86 buyer number and a 7, Joe, on the Thorough Manager. So congratulations, the Golden Tornado, our 4th Rail Talk citation.
Yeah, I mean, that was the way that they were betting the Tom Amos horse in that race. You thought it was a fait accompli, but he tracked that horse and ran away in the stretch. And how about the fact that that's our second McKinsey citation?
It really shows you something that he's we're not breaking any news here, but he is certainly one of the up and coming stallions in that beautiful roster down in Kentucky.
It's interesting, though, because I don't remember, maybe you guys are different, but I don't remember being at the sales and having like a ton of McKinseys on our short list. So I don't know whether they're keeping them, if they're homebreds or they're more, aligned with the yearling sales. But yeah, I didn't think of him as like a breakout stallion, but it seems like he might be.
Yeah, we actually had a couple of them. Unfortunately, they all run like me. And we haven't picked the good ones, but God knows we're probably the only ones in the industry that haven't picked a good McKinsey, because they are running all over the place.
They really are. Don't worry, John. You got plenty of good horses. Don't start a GoFundMe for John and Len, because they can't pick any good horses.
A woe fund me. Just send me your sympathy. Is that okay?
Yeah, we're always open for that. It ends up just being a bunch of people yelling at us and calling us wusses. But anyway, next up,
and that's just Rapoli. And that's just Mike.
Exactly. All right, next up, second Rail Talk citation for this week. I was pretty smitten with Deep Learning, who had a blowout win last Friday at Saratoga on the turf for Klaravich and Chad Brown. She's a daughter of Cairo Prince and just absolutely blew away her competition, closed like a freight train despite switching leads back and forth in the stretch. She was a $27,000 Keeneland September RNA, who then became a $325,000 OBS April horse. And John, you said that you were the underbidder on this horse.
We were the underbidder on the horse. And she would have been like a $250,000 2-year-old purchase for Klaravich if we hadn't gotten in kind of a pissing match with him on this filly. But no, she passed all of the eye test, not only at the 2-year-old sale, standing, walking, breezing, but also now has graduated and 2 turns, Joe, which is really difficult to do this time of year.
Yeah, and especially to win that powerfully going 2 turns, I think, projects a lot for the future. She got an 84 buyer, which is big for a turf horse, this early on. I think Cairo Prince also, speaking of stallions, very, very underrated stallion. It's our buddies down at Airdrie, isn't it, John?
He is, and he's the kind of horse where you're not going to see those foals in book 1 or book 2 or really the summer sales necessarily. There were a couple of nice ones in the New York bred sale. We actually were the underbidders on another one that our aforementioned friend of the show, Mike Rapoli, actually bought for $140,000. But yeah, he is a value play stallion for sure. Cairo Prince, turf, dirt, synthetic, short, long. He is like a poor man's Not This Time, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. Now we got one at the Mid-Atlantic sale that for like a good price that we like a lot. But yeah, this was, I love horses like this that can show that turn of foot and still show that they're green enough that there's a lot of improvement coming forward. And I think that was describes the way that she ran in that race, and she was just absolutely dominant. So this week's Rail Talk Citations, two of them, two bagger, Golden Tornado on the dirt and Deep Learning on the grass.